it's your host, Fallon. I know. Where has he been? Well, I'm still here. COVID's still going on, and things are going great. Really, really good. So we're gonna do another episode of the ESM Late Night Show. Although you may be watching this in the morning or afternoon, or maybe in the early evening. But in case you are watching this at late night, this is the ESM Late Night Show. For this episode, we're gonna play a game that might be familiar to you called Did They Pumpkin Spice It? We'll go through a couple different items and you'll try to decide, have they ever offered a pumpkin spice version of this item or not? But before we play that game, we're gonna see what's new in the news. Thanks, Fallon. And now for your ESM news report. This Sunday evening, there will be a spooktacular event. For our Sunday Night Devo from 5:30 to 7:30 on the Eastridge back lawn, we will have a movie showing of Hocus Pocus. We will have spooky music, volleyball, gaga ball, snacks, and a pumpkin smashing event. Now, bring your own pumpkin. It'll be November 1st, so Halloween will be over. Whether it's carved or not, bring your pumpkin and we will smash it. Afterwards, there will be worship and a Devo. Next up, the Sherpa Mentorship Program. Middle school students, have you been looking for that high school mentor to guide you through your youth group years? Well, you're in luck. The Sherpa Mentorship Program is now accepting applications for high school students to apply to be Sherpa mentors. Now, middle school students, your parents will be signing you up to be a mountaineer, someone to be mentored by a Sherpa. If you have questions about the Sherpa Mentorship Program, contact Alan Middleton or Jacob Thomason ASAP. Climb that mountain! Next in the news, we want to go over Wednesday nights. Wednesday nights, we've been having classes and then separate discussion groups for our high school and middle school students from 6:30 to 8. However, be on the lookout for changing times due to the daylight savings time and weather changes. Sunday nights, we have been meeting from 6 to 8 on the Eastridge back lawn, playing volleyball and having a Devo. But those times may also be changing soon. Make sure you're signed up for our Remind text announcements so that you can be up to date on all the changes coming our way. Lastly, we have our Prayer Pals program. Now, students, get ready. You'll be hearing from your Prayer Pal in the next couple of weeks. Be ready to get to know them and be ready to pray for them. Now, parents, any of the other adults that may be watching, make sure that you sign up to be a Prayer Pal so we can make sure we have all of our students covered. And that's it from the news. Back to you, Fallon. And we're back. Well, we're ready to play our game now. Did They Pumpkin Spice It, Volume 6. So let's jump right in. The Pumpkin Spice Wizards are still cranking out pumpkin spice flavored products at an alarming rate. And let's be honest, we all kind of love it. Do we though? Yeah, we do. See if you can figure out if the following products have been pumpkin spiced. And don't forget to have fun. Okay? Seems simple enough, so I'll bring up an item. Guess at home, bring someone else along, see if you can get more right than the other person. So, item number 1, did they pumpkin spice it, is Spam. Yes, canned meat Spam. Did they pumpkin spice it? Spam, of course, as we all know, stands for stuff posing as meat, is what that means. But did they ever pumpkin spice it? They spiced it! They did! Pumpkin spiced Spam. That sounds horrifying. Just awful. Alright, let's move on. Kit Kat bars. Did they ever pumpkin spice Kit Kat bars? Now, this seems like it doesn't mix the pumpkin spice and the chocolate, but Kit Kat bar is a candy which is offered around Halloween time, which makes one think pumpkin, so maybe? They spiced it! They did it! Oh man. Okay. Pumpkin pie Kit Kat. Next item, we have goat's milk. That's right, goat milk. Have they ever offered pumpkin spice goat milk? I don't even know. I guess they just feed the goats a lot of pumpkins and then they eat the seeds and the spices filter down and pumpkin spice goat milk. Let's see. They did not spice it. Thankfully some things are still sacred, like goat's milk. All right. Next item is the soft drink Sprite. Have they ever offered pumpkin spiced Sprite? I know they've had different holiday editions like cranberry Sprite, but I don't know if they've ever done a pumpkin spice one. All right, make your guesses. Let's see. They didn't spice it. Okay, no pumpkin spice Sprite. That seems like a good call on the makers of Sprite. That would be a travesty. Okay, but what about this next one, Dr. Pepper? All right, another soft drink. Have they ever offered a pumpkin spice Dr. Pepper? Now, some of you will remember just recently Coca-Cola had their cinnamon sort of holiday mix, cinnamon Coke, which, if you ask me, was awful and just not good at all. They didn't spice it. Oh, thank goodness. Some things are still sacred. Dr. Pepper. All right, this next one is surprising that it's even on this game. Dog latte. I want to start off by saying I didn't know they made dog lattes, but apparently this is a thing you can buy for a liquid treat for your little guy or gal at home. I don't know. A dog latte. Would they offer pumpkin spice dog latte? I mean, how would the dog even communicate that it preferred the pumpkin spice latte? Let's see. They spiced it. They do have pumpkin spice dog lattes. That's incredible. That's where we're at as a society. That's good. Okay, next up, Pop-Tart. I mean, Pop-Tart seems like they had to have, right? Comments have been made recently to me that Pop-Tarts aren't as good as they used to be. I don't know if that's true or not. Tell us what you think in the comments below. Pop-Tarts, though, did they ever pumpkin spice it? Let's see. Wait, before we go, what's your favorite Pop-Tart? Do you have a favorite? I feel like strawberry is kind of a classic for me. But I'll go brown sugar once in a while. Which is kind of close to pumpkin spice, right? Is brown sugar part of pumpkin spice? I need to cook more. Anyways, next. Oh wait, they did! They spiced it. Pop-Tarts have been pumpkin spice. The limited edition pumpkin spice, pumpkin pie Pop-Tart. Doesn't sound too bad. Alright, now here's a good one for 2020. Hand sanitizer. Have they ever offered pumpkin spice hand sanitizer? Now I know, I feel like I've had different scents of soaps, but I don't know if I've ever had different scents of hand sanitizer. I feel like it probably does exist though, but have they ever pumpkin spiced hand sanitizer? Well, let's see. They spiced it! They do have from Bath & Body Works the pumpkin spice, trick or treat hand sanitizer. A little something for the holidays. Okay, very nice. All right, here's one for all you teenagers out there. Acne cream. Have they ever made pumpkin spice acne cream? I don't know. I feel like that would be worse for your pores if there was pumpkin spices in there. I don't know why that would be a thing, but we did have dog latte pumpkin spice, so let's see what we have. Acne cream? They didn't spice it. They did not. Okay, that seems like a good call from the makers of acne cream. Thank you for not doing that. Okay, here's another strange one. Fishing worms. I'm really surprised by how many things are on here that aren't even made for people. Fishing worms. Have they ever pumpkin spiced fishing worms? What kind of fish would you be catching to get pumpkin spice fishing worms? I don't even know. Perhaps the trick or trout appreciates the pumpkin spice fishing worms. Let's see. Seems unlikely. No, they did. They spiced it. We have the Super Salt Plus Super Fluke pumpkin spice fishing worms. I don't even understand that. Maybe it's like to snack on while you're fishing in case you can't catch anything. I don't know. That's gross. Sneakers. Okay. Now this isn't food for man nor animal. This is just something that you would wear and hopefully never put in your mouth. Okay. Would they ever pumpkin spice sneakers? And I'm not mispronouncing Snickers. We're talking about shoes, right? Sneakers. Let's see what we have. Make your guess at home. Did they pumpkin spice it? They did. They spiced it. They spiced the sneakers. I don't even. Why? I mean, I guess That's kind of a cool looking shoe. Interesting colors. Anyways, all right. Well, that has been volume 6 of Did They Pumpkin Spice It? How many did you get right? What, in your estimation, was the craziest, most nonsensical one? Go ahead and put that in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for tuning in for this edition of the ESM Late Night Show. And remember, you may be alone, but we're alone together. Have a good night. The Sherpa Mentorship Program. Thanks, Fallon. Enough of the news. Are you looking for that special someone? I gotta stop. My glasses are fogging up. 1 second. This is falling apart.